I'm out here at a new lake I've never been to down in the southern part of Kansas City. We're just gonna throw some baits around and see what happens. We have worms, we've got some heavier poles, and a variety of lures. Before we get going, just make sure to hit like and subscribe, especially that subscribe button. It's the number one thing you can do to help the channel at this time. So let's get to it. Shut up. All right guys, first fish of the day. It's a little bitty bass. First fish of the day, a little bitty bass. We bit this little paddle tail jig. We're gonna go ahead and throw him back. What, the little white paddle tail?
Yeah, with the red, with that red.
Got another fish, guys. This might be the exact same bass again, although he did bite the other jig this time.
Yeah, you got another bass.
Oh shit. My bobber with that like 4-inch shiner just was like gone for a few seconds, but it popped back up. No, it's just the bait, but I think something might have had it for a second, and it's still moving, so something could be chasing it. I'm definitely keeping an eye on it. Okay, see, yeah, that looked like something might have it. Oh, missed. Let's look at our bait here. He's still hanging in there. I'm gonna throw him back out. Oh no! I flung him off. We're gonna throw a little sunfish on there. What do you got? I wouldn't go that far, but he's a eater. Oh, I've got one. That was weird. I just had another little bass, I think, that I missed on my... Oh, that was somebody's broke off line that I had snagged on here.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh, I should have reeled harder. I have it. I got it.
All right, guys, we got something on the live bluegill, and it is big. I don't think it's huge, but it's definitely somewhat sizable. I'm gonna loosen up my dragon hair here. Oh yeah, look at that.
Nice bass, dude. That's a keeper.
And that right there is why we fish them live. Dude, he's pulling. My drag's pretty loose. Good shot to me. Oh my god. I think this is the biggest bass I've caught this year for sure. Knew there had to be a big one under this dock. Let's see if I can land in here. How are we gonna do this?
You want me to get my basket?
No. here we go, right here, right here. Oh. There we go. That's a nice bass right there. Hold on, I gotta get the hook out of them first. That's gonna be number one. Here, you wanna give me your pliers too? Ooh, that's not good. Yeah, we may be keeping this one. Hell yeah, guys, that's a good fish right there. 2 pounds, 14 ounces.
Oh, dang, nice.
So,
almost 3 pounds.
Not a bad one, but yeah, he ain't looking so good though.
Think he'll be alright or no?
I think he's gonna be alright to fry, because I don't think he's gonna make it. He looks pretty. I think he's big enough, but I'm gonna measure him just in case.
My cases, I think, are no, they're
Honestly,
9.
I'd rather throw him back, but oh yeah, he's 17, so he's good. Plus, they stock bass in here, so. What's going on, guys? We're back at the house now. I've already got that bass cleaned. If you've cleaned a fish before, you know how to clean a bass. They're just pretty similar to anything else. You just fillet them. Now I'm going to show you a way to cook them. This is kind of inspired by some other content creators, some stuff they've done lately, and you know, so I've already been wanting to do it anyway. Something else I want to say, you know, before y'all jump down my throat about eating a bass, I throw back 99% of the bass I catch. I only kept this one because he was gill hooked and absolutely not gonna make it. Especially bass this size. If I am gonna eat a bass, I usually try to keep the bare minimum legal length limit, like a 15-incher is what it is in most of the spots around here that are right about at a pound. This one was pushing 3 pounds, so it wasn't a monster, but it's bigger than I usually keep. That being said, this recipe should be pretty delicious, so stay tuned. Alright, so we got our wok here. We're going to start out a little bit of water, and then some of this stuff. This is mirin. It's kind of like, it's like an Asian sweet cooking seasoning. I mean, that's what it says on the bottle. I don't really know what it is, but I can tell you it tastes good if you do it right. So we're going to mix that in there. We're going to use the rest of it. There wasn't a ton left in that bottle. About a 50-50 ratio to water. And of course, we got to dump some soy sauce in it. About like that, probably good. Alright, so I got some water going for some rice over here on the side. I am going to add a little bit of sugar, but we don't want too much, just a little bit. I personally don't want it to be super sweet or anything, so I'm just going to put, like, I don't know, maybe that much in there is probably fine. Heat this up a little bit, about a medium heat or so, and get that stirred up. Gonna add some of this chili garlic sauce. This is the kind of chunky kind. It's almost the same consistency as like salsa. A couple spoonfuls of it. Give that a good stir. Alright, so our rice water is boiling. We're gonna go ahead and dump some rice in there. Ooh, yeah. Gonna add, this is just some minced garlic and some what's it called? Minced garlic and minced ginger. It's just all in there together. So we're gonna go ahead and throw that in. And we're gonna get this to the point where it's kind of like, obviously you see how the rice is like boiling. We're gonna turn that down here in a minute, but we're gonna get this to a point where it's kind of simmering and bubbling, but not really like, not boiling like that. Alright, so this is almost all the way up, all the way hot. I'm going to add these in now, just a few scallions now. This is just kind of like the bottom half. I've chopped up the top half to use as a topping later. But we're going to go ahead and throw this in. And as you can see, well, or maybe not, it's just barely starting to bubble a little bit. I'm going to let it get just a little bit hotter, and then we're just going to let these flavors sit here and meld together for a little while. We got the ginger, the garlic, the chili, the mirin, the soy. We got a lot of flavors going on in here. Alright guys, we're putting the fish in there now. Onions are starting to get a little soft. We're just gonna put it right on in and let it cook in these juices here. I took that bass fillet and cut it into some smaller chunks. I also caught a few shell cracker. I don't know if they're in the main video or not, but there's a shell cracker in here too. So yeah, at this point, we're just gonna bring it back up to a bubble, and we're just gonna let that stew in here till it's done. All right, so this is done. So I'm gonna take all the big stuff out of here. Now we get our bowl, get us a good healthy amount of rice in there. We're gonna take some of our juice. We're just gonna, that was kind of a lot, but I think it's gonna be okay still. Stir that all up. Now we're gonna come back in, lay our egg down. We'll top it all off. Just a little bit more sauce. Alright guys, let's give this a shot. Oh my God. This might be the best fish dish I've made yet. Okay, the bass is good. We got a piece of shell cracker here. Let's see how that is. Oh my God, so good. I wish my wife were here to try it because it's delicious. And I think this would work good with any fish. I mean, it's good with bass, but you could do this with probably literally anything that swims, and I bet it would come out delicious. So anyway, if you enjoyed this video, thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe.